Downtown Jakarta, November the 4th. More than 100,000 Muslims led by hardline groups take to the streets. After dark, a protest morphs into a riot. With a new dawn, an uneasy calm returns to the same streets. The question is, how long will it last in a flourishing but still maturing democracy? Jakarta, a city of 10 million people, has arrived at a crossroad. This is the man at the centre of the controversy, the governor of Jakarta, never elected but elevated to a position so powerful it launched his predecessor, Joko Widodo, into the presidency. The protesters accuse Ahok, as he's widely known, of an age-old criminal charge of blasphemy, of insulting the Quran. That he's Christian and ethnic Chinese has only inflamed their anger. 7:30 is granted exclusive access inside his modest campaign headquarters and a rare sit-down interview.
How come I want to blaspheme the Islam? I'm not stupid. 85% of my voter is Islam and Muslim.
So if it's not blasphemy...
I don't know.
But...
We have to wait for the police decision.
Well, should the police be investigating it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or should the police be investigating at all?
I don't know.
This is what police are investigating. Uploaded on YouTube, seen by millions. Ahok questioning why his opponents use verse 51 of the Quran to argue the faithful cannot vote for a non-Muslim.
Maybe in your heart you think you couldn't vote for me, but you're being lied to by using Al-Ma'idah 51.
A comment taken so seriously, the governor has been named as a suspect, cannot leave the country, and is now at the mercy of the Indonesian court system.
I believe I am not guilty. That's why I prefer bring to the court. If we bring to the court, everybody will see the evidence. Everybody will see the video, and people will realize.
So this is political?
Yeah, I believe this is.
Campaigning.
That's why I need to go to the court to prove this is political, not a law.
And who's funding it?
I don't know. We don't know. But I believe the president now have the intelligence. I believe they know. This is not easy. You send more than 100,000 people. Most of them, if you look at the news, they said they got the money, 500,000 rupiah.
This is about much more than just one man. It's a complicated web of religion, politics and race, and a battle between moderate and hardline Islam.
Karena ini murid-murid apa semua diambil.
Abu Jibril leads Majelis Mujahidin, a radical Islamic group which played a key role in the November 4 protest. On the outskirts of Jakarta, he addresses an all-female study group. The message for now is clear and focused.
The Prophet and the Quran were insulted by an infidel whose name is Ahok. I'm going to read you the verse so you understand why an infidel can't be a leader for people of faith. All Muslims, don't you make the Jews and Christians your leader. They can be leaders for their infidel community. Whoever amongst you makes an infidel your leader, then you'll be included as an infidel.
We interviewed the governor, Ahok, yesterday. We interviewed him. He says that your protests are politically motivated, nothing more, that the protesters were paid 500,000 rupiah to turn up. Is that correct?
Allah berfirman,
God said that infidels are liars. Infidels are hypocrites and liars. If Ahok really said that, he can be sued.
Jakarta's Chinatown is a bustling hub for ethnic Chinese Indonesians, a minority group. For many, they've experienced ethnic tensions before. In 1998, during the fall of Suharto. Looting, rape, murder. They thought they'd left those days behind.
Efeknya lah, ya, I felt anxious, a bit afraid, but I don't want to say anything about politics. We don't want to be in the spotlight again.
Yes, we're worried. We've had the 1998 experience. We're afraid. Everyone's being cautious. No one is going out.
57-year-old Santoso Kuniadi was there in '98. His business looted. His family feared for their lives. In Jakarta's Chinatown today, his clothing business thrives, but he can't hide his worry.
The extremists have been given an ultimatum. We are brothers, all brothers, so what's the point of fighting each other? The point is that if the extremists pass through here, don't bother them. They only pass through, there is no harm in it. But if we do bother them, they'd be angry, saying, "This is not your country."
Ahok has support beyond his fellow ethnic Chinese. He's popular among moderate Muslims too, seen as an anti-corruption campaigner, ridding the city of slums and trying to tackle the imperfections of a chaotic capital. He believes their support will take him all the way to the top.
I believe this is a status quo. The corruptor strike back against me because I cut too many corruption in this city administration. And they're afraid. Maybe one day, when they call it a minority, in question mark, could be elected as a president, that means we accomplished the roof, the topping.
Is that your end aim? Your end aim to be president? What do you think about a Christian maybe one day being the president of Indonesia?
Umat Islam. Lalu
If Ahok doesn't get the punishment he deserves, not according to the demands of Muslims, then Muslims will get angrier. And when they get angrier, we don't know what will happen.